how do you get in the space to like speak and write from their perspective? I'm sure you're there with them at some points too, but like, how do you get in the space to like?
Well, the number one thing for me is the number one thing is basically talking to the artist and understanding what they want to do and who they're trying to speak to. And then for me, I'm a futurist. I'm always thinking about what's the next thing, what's the next thing. So for a long time, I've been saying, yo, the females are coming. The females are coming. The females are coming. But I feel like women have been independent forever. So the independent woman isn't, I can pay my own bills and I can take care of myself. They've been doing, women been independent since it ain't nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a job if you want to get with me. They've been talking independent. They've been talking independent from then. They've been talking independent from Destiny's Child.
Yeah. So
the new independent woman is, I can say and do whatever a man can do. Mm-hmm. That's why Cardi B can say little, you can't with me if you wanted to. And as a dude, you have no problem. You feel extremely comfortable singing those lyrics in the club. I remember being in the club and remember when female songs would play, men would stop dancing or leave the dance floor unless they were with a girl.
Yeah.
So they would go get a drink. The lady, all my single ladies, great. They'd be like, yeah, I like this song, but And so I remember writing Pour It Up. I remember when I did Pour It Up for Rihanna and I was like, I don't want dudes to leave the dance floor when it's come on. And I remember being in the club and everybody going strip clubs and dollar bills. And I still got more money, Patron shots, can I get it? Dudes didn't feel like uncomfortable. A dude was like, oh, all I see is signs. And poured it and fast forward into the future of where music is and what we're looking at. We're just looking at, women just taking ownership in themselves and their sexuality and their power and speaking from a place of pure confidence. You know what I mean? And that's where we are. And I just felt like I knew it was coming. And so I've been writing these songs for a long time being told like, yo, bro, nah, that ain't it. And I'm like, no, it ain't. It might not be it now, but I'm telling you, women want to say these words. Only once a woman says this, all the other girls gonna say it.
Right. Facts. I agree. I think of, who I think of that has the perfect crossover right now between men and women? Glorilla.
I love her.
I think she's
so awesome.
Because it's like, I could drive down the block, because I was just in Houston, but whether it's Houston or New York, I see men driving on the highway bumping her shit. And that's something that you don't see for a lot of female artists right now. You see it for some. I'm not saying,
of course.
Certain female artists do have that crossover with men, but I think the person who's doing it the best at this moment in time right now is her. Is Glorilla.
It's the lyrical content, of course, obviously, but it's that voice, man. Mm-hmm. That voice comes on and it's so powerful and it's demanding and it don't sound soft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She looks soft, and when I say soft, not like, oh yeah, you a punk or something. I mean like, no, she's a woman, she's feminine, you know what I'm saying? She's twerking in the videos, she's showing her sexuality, but the music don't sound soft. It don't sound like as if I don't feel, uncomfortable playing it with my homeboys like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That it just feels right. I don't feel uncomfortable. Bro, I'm screaming that to the top of my lungs. I made a TikTok screaming that at a pool party at my brother's house in Atlanta because it's incredible.